Hi, I want to talk about structure in Tai Chi. The structure of the body, how we work with structure, both on the outside, the external framework of the body, and the quality of what's happening inside the body at the same time. So I'm just going to give one exercise, one demonstration if you like, and you can join in with me and see if you can work with these things. We want to try and stack the body on the ground. So just like a series of stacked tiles, the first one, the second one, the third and fourth, the body's just like that. The base, everything from the dantian downwards, wants to release and stack onto the ground. When the legs soften, the weight of the body blends with gravity and it's allowed to press into the legs. It's just like a beach ball. When the beach ball is on the ground, when the weight of the upper body, which is my top hand, presses into it, the beach ball softens and changes and receives the weight of the upper body. Now in that example, I'm pushing down on the beach ball. In this example, the beach ball changes its quality. It's like a fist that's holding me up. The muscles in the leg are holding me off the ground. I let myself fall. My legs change. It's as if I let myself fall to the ground. But instead of falling, collapsing and dropping, I do not move other than the weight of the body pressing into the legs. So there's a synchronization between what the legs do and how the upper body presses in. They're moving together in unison. It's not that the legs change, then the upper body comes. As the legs change, the upper body presses in. My feet are softening onto the ground. The ball of the foot, the outside edge and the heel. The knees feel like they're connecting into the feet. And the center of the body, the hips, feel like they're pressing into the feet. My whole center feels stable. The torso, from the dantian to the sternum, this area is opened up, is lifted up. The back slightly lifted, and from the sternum to the back of the neck, plucked up, so the crown of the head is pushed up. If you do that, can you feel the tension of the contraction of the muscles that's making you lift the body? Well, we're going to take that contraction away and bring the mind inside the body, and without changing the shape, and without going to a new posture, we're just going to let the body melt the legs, the torso, and the shoulders. Change the condition inside the body. Body doesn't change much shape, but the whole quality of the posture changes, and the stability rises from the ground to the knees, to the center of the chest and the sternum, and then the shoulders melt around. And I feel very centered and stable. And I come up, the arms don't lift, the shoulders relax and the arms float out. When I sink, the arm has to drop 1, 2, 2.5, 3 spans. The shoulder has to drop a small amount. They all happen together. If I do this and the shoulder's fully dropped and the hand hasn't changed enough, it's not synchronized. The shoulder releases while the arm drops, so the arm has to drop much, much quicker, everything finishing at the same time. The base changes, the torso changes, the shoulder girdle drops around the torso. Base melts, the muscles in the base melt, the muscles in the torso melt, the muscles in the shoulders melt. Everything settles together. There's a rotation in the hips. The hips rotate this way. Shoulder girdle rotates this way. So when I drop, there's a rotation in the hips. The tail, pubic bone up, the tail down. There's a rotation in the hips. I'm exaggerating. There's a rotation in the shoulders. Shoulders seem to fall down and back. And the body feels very buoyantly connected. Light in the feet. Loose in the body because I've released all the tension, and very buoyantly stable.